Well, hello, I'm Walt. Welcome to my session room. So this is the time of the year where we're getting ready and coming up on strategic planning season or our annual retreat season. And what I want to share with you is a model and a framework that my clients and I have developed over the years that allows us to kind of stay on the same track, and it allows us to maintain perspective as we move through the couple of days of our time together. And I call it the strategic thinking and tactical execution model. We've named it Smart State. Are you running your business with a smart state of mind? It's the current tagline. I know, corny. But what it's based in is basically, as we move through a strategic planning retreat or an annual retreat, we're going into the future, trying to get on the same page, and then we're mapping a path back to the present. And so we're sort of living in these different areas, and these different areas in this framework flow from left to right, where we're over here, we're really imagining a future. In the center, we're discovering how we're going to get to the future, improving it out. And then all the way to the right, we're talking about executing and repeating for cash and EBITDA, the fuel of a business. So this model is anchored in this method that's known as the critical success factor method of strategic thinking. It comes out of Harvard and McKinsey of like 1968-70. All sorts of other models kind of have been built on it. But basically, we're talking about going into the future. We have to create a vision statement. Once we get this vision statement outlined, we step back and we say, what are the critical success factors, the things that need to be in place in order for this vision to manifest? And then we break these critical success factors down into SMART goals. And then we use strategies that to think about to achieve the goals, and then we use tactics as part of our strategy. So when all these things are in place, our vision takes place. We go into the future is how we define our future. And then we start mapping it closer to the center, which is more like the planning. We move this vision to our 10-year target and our 3-year picture, or our big, hairy, audacious goal, and then sort of what do we see right over the horizon in our 3-year picture. And then we break what needs to get done in the next 12 months down to our 1-year plan, which is basically our critical success factors. And then we attack this 1-year plans with using Stephen Covey's 90-day rocks. So, 12-week business plan, whatever you want to call it. But we use this cycle of rocks. And then rocks are achieved by using strategies and tactics to execute on the rocks. So like the 1-year plan manifest, it gets us closer to our 3-year picture. And then once we've proven all this stuff moves to the left, we're proving it. Once we prove it, we need to repeat it and drive cash and EBITDA, because that's the fuel of our business. So these basic strategies become our job and our seat and our role and our positions, our job descriptions and our purpose statements that are supported by the tactics, which are our processes, our workflows, our procedures, work instructions, policies, etc., that then link up to why are you doing this job? You're doing it to achieve these key results that are probably reported in like a scorecard that is supporting these overall objectives that you might call KPIs. And when all these things are stacked up, you're going to end up with this great vision, this thing to spend called cash. So during the day, sometimes we're saying, hey, which one of these columns are we actually talking about? And the perspective side comes from here. Is over here in this future area, we've got like visionaries and CEOs love to live over here. Maybe CEOs are here. Then we jump into this discover, improve, and this is the world of integrators and presidents and directors. And then we jump over into this area here, and this is the world of the COO, the CFO, the line manager. So typically in our strategic planning meetings, we have that whole group of people, and we can use this model to help everybody get on the same page and stay focused and create perspective and create a great plan. Smart state model, strategic thinking, and tactical execution. Hope you find it valuable.